and welcome to our interview with Classic Brands at
Scared the shit out of me.
at PDX Day of DIY. I'm here with Classic Brands, the last band playing, but first band to be interviewed.
Minus Forest.
Minus Forest.
Yeah.
Such a sad.
He's right here.
Yeah. He's here in spirit.
He died.
Oh. But so we're here to talk about your guys' new LP coming up.
Yep.
So, tell me about it. What's the main writing inspiration? What's the main inspiration behind the EP or LP? Not EP.
Well, pretty much everything else I've ever written, like on the EP or the split, has been kind of like all of my songs are about like real shit that like happens or happened in my life, and I've always had to like put like a filter on it just to like keep people from like their feelings being hurt or shit, or like shit from being awkward like in person. But on this record, like it's called like No Filter because I literally do not have a filter on this record as far as the lyrics go. I just want my songs to be as honest as possible. I think I succeeded.
Heard a couple songs, and I mean, they sound pretty no filter-ish, you know.
Yeah.
You don't really hold back with a lot of them.
Nope.
So we've had 2 songs released from it, right?
Yep.
2 singles. Out of the songs that haven't been released, what is probably your favorite?
Out of the songs that haven't been released, shit, that changes a lot. Right now, I really like a song called Fuck You, I Hate You.
Oh, I've heard that.
That one's one of my favorites too.
It has probably my favorite riff I've ever written.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I feel like it could open up a good pit.
It's like a tiny moving parts, kinda.
Yeah.
My favorite's Lottery Ticket.
Lottery Ticket?
Just because like I actually have a bass part in it.
Oh, I see. That's kind of sad.
He wrote
I
his
messed it
own
up so
bass
bad.
part for that song.
Aw.
Yeah,
With the help of
Totally
me.
bad. My favorite, I mean, there's
writing
one.
it was him saying play this.
There's one that's called.
I made it up when you were there, so
It
you had
counts.
a co-write.
There's one that's called Oblivion. That one's probably my favorite.
Is it
or,
Oblivion's Peak?
No.
No, it's a Mastodon cover.
Yeah.
So that was
No, that one or this song called Somebody Fucking Kill Me, because the end.
That song is the best drums
Yeah,
out of
they
any
said
fucking
it
Plastic
was
Brain
like the
song.
best drums I've ever done, best drumming I've ever
Like,
done.
is it just rhythmic good? Just
We all
like-
heard it.
Just the fills and everything, I guess.
Alright.
Like,
It's just
listening
satisfying.
to it, to me, like, I mean, it did, I am very, very, very proud of all of the drumming I've done on this record, but yeah, no, Oblivion's definitely my favorite. It's just like driving the whole time. It's
Alright.
awesome. Love
So we're here at PDX Day of DIY.
We're here.
We're here.
it. We're here.
So
You fucking made it, bro.
me and Hayden behind the camera.
Say hi, Hayden.
Hi.
Hi.
Big boy.
We have been putting this on for 4 months, and you guys, I mean, the bands have all switched. You know, like we've had artists change, bands change, but on every, but on every like change, you guys were always on it. How does that make you guys feel? Like that's not
Really reliable.
really reliable.
We had nothing else to do on this day.
Okay, that's good. I
I'm
know.
happy you wanted to like keep us around.
Dude.
Like, that's nice.
Like I know I'm not
That's
supposed
really
to pick
nice.
favorites.
They let us fucking headline too, which
Hayden
I
just
don't
goes
understand.
behind the camera.
I'm just
He's
really
like-
upset that I turned out to be fucking sick as shit on this day.
You know,
But it's okay.
maybe
I'm gonna try my best.
it'll add that gravel to your voice. And
Yeah.
just sound
You need
We'll just sound like
Oh,
a
I
Prince
didn't
Daddy cover band.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So do you guys have any for today's set? Do you guys have, I mean, obviously in the future people watching this will understand what's going on, but like will you guys like will understand like do you guys my question now I guess is what I'm trying to say. But do
I'm
you,
just waiting for the.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time explaining what I'm saying.
It's like that
Alright.
video with the kid where, have you ever had a dream that
Alright, anyway.
Do you guys have anything like special planned for the set? No.
For this set?
Yeah.
Not that I know.
No.
you
I
covering
mean,
Knock Loose and then you doing the screams?
Oh dude, me doing the screens?
Yeah, we got a special
Yeah.
guest coming up on stage.
You just rubbed the wing into the ground.
we're gonna probably open with that one and then go into.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to get the crowd all warmed up and angry.
Yeah. We made the decision right now. But yeah, no, we're pretty much just playing songs that are out. We're gonna be playing the first 2 singles from this record. And then pretty much everything else that's out. Kind of a full discography up to
That's cool.
Mine's After Hours Beach.
yeah.
But After Hours is
We
so
might
good.
end up playing that because my voice, because since we have these extra 15 minutes maybe, like I would have wanted to play more stuff from the new album, but I have more of a vocal range on that album and I'm not really super psyched with how my range is at the moment, so we might just play After Hours in the beach, but I'm not sure yet. We won't be able to tell until we go up there. We might just sort of wing it. I still don't know.
Wing it.
The people in the future watching this video are like, man, this didn't age well. The accident happened.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the accident is yet. Uh-oh.
Sounds like
What's the future for the band look like? Like, sound-wise, just like
raw.
raw?
Absolutely raw.
I'm
Like,
super excited for the future of this band. I'm really proud of this record, but I'm really excited to continue to write more as a group because I've been the exclusive songwriter for this band basically since we started. I mean, Cam kind of writes his own drum parts, but I always kind of like guide him. I mean, on this album, I just sort of kind of let him go loose.
Yeah, I wrote the majority of my drum parts. There were a few on the album where you kind of like laid down a basic form and it sounded cool.
I mean, I guess
wanted to follow it.
I guess I performed some drums. I did the MIDI drums on Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
And we're back. Hayden broke the camera. So.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
It's all my fault. Always is.
So, did we get the answer to the last part of the question?
Not the very end, but
The very end? Not the very end?
not the very end.
Is that important? Do we want to move on?
What did we say?
All right.
That doesn't. I think he was talking, so it's not that important.
The last thing that was said was me going.
And I was gonna say that there's a hi hat in there too, so there was some shit going on.
Whenever I try to like MIDI a song together, like through drums, my drummer always tells me it's impossible to play.
Yeah. This is like something I've noticed a lot. It's like a lot of people that do like MIDI drums for their stuff. I mean, it sounds really cool and it's like a great tool if you're, writing your own music at home and you're not a drummer. But if you write a drum part for a drummer in MIDI drums, it requires like 4 arms and 6 legs. It is impossible. Like there's some where it literally just sounds like fucking buzzing. Like it's so fast.
I love the beats.
Yeah, like it's not doable, but I mean it is a great tool if you're just like fucking around. But yeah, please, for anyone watching, don't write drum parts for your drummers on MIDI. Like just tell them what you want.
I usually make sounds with my mouth. I kind of tell someone to do.
And he also flails his arms, and that's perfect because I understand what he's trying to say. So it just
We've been speaking the same language for like 2 years now.
yeah. It was like the day we met. We just started like. That's how we communicated. Yeah.
First song we ever jammed together was fucking Bitchin' Camaro by the Dead Milk.
Yeah.
All right. We've heard a lot from the drummer and the vocalist / guitarist, but what about the bassist?
He's not important. No,
What are
I'm not important.
What are your? No, I need to give.
Irrelevant.
I need to like
have permission.
I have to.
Okay.
What is your favorite part of the album? Like just the whole sound. Like what do you?
I know my favorite part. Oh, and I'm silent.
Oh,
dude.
Disappointing.
And
I like my bass part on Lottery Ticket.
that's selfish. My bass player's favorite part of the record's the bass.
Anything else? Like, do you like the sound of it? Do you like what do you
I like
think
the
about the sound?
sound of it for sure.
You like the sound of it? I heard that your influence has you've influenced the band a decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Forrest both
Compared to Kaiser.
completely changed the sound.
I heard
I mean, compared to the older guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
the boomer.
In every sense of the word.
Compared
I'm
to
gonna bleep it.
Alright.
We'll just put like a censored bar over your mouth.
I know that none of that's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, him and Forrest both completely like 180 this band.
180 the band.
It sounds so much better.
They've
So-
kind of
so
brought
much more
out
energetic.
the best in both me and Cameron, because I really do believe that like good musicians aren't shit unless you're working with other good musicians, and we've got a good group of 4 guys, and I'm really proud with how band's been going ever since we brought them in.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's pretty sick. I'm really hyped for that. All
I
right.
think we've kind of finally
it was-
found our sound.
Yeah, it was really interesting too, because like when we were looking for people, I suggested Aiden. I had actually suggested Aiden like a while back to be our second
To
guitar
replace
player.
Kellen,
Yeah, to replace Kellen. when
like
he
back in
left.
the day.
Like S1 era, that type Plastic Reigns, and then
But he who shall not be named didn't want him in the band because he thought it was too much like Cameron. And you know what? The fucker was right. But now he's in the band playing bass.
but no, I mean he rips. I've always wanted to work with him in a band and shit. It's been awesome having him here.
I met Forrest on
he
Inst.
brought in Forrest. No, I mean it, dude. I always.
I met Forrest on Instagram.
Yeah, we're actually just sending
Stranger danger.
back and forth.
We were big fans.
We do that all the time.
We were big fans of each other's bands. Does that rhyme?
Yeah.
Kind of use that in a song.
Good, I'm
about
glad.
Forrest.
Good, I'm glad.
We were big fans of each other's bands. Okay. And so we had been following each other for a while, and I posted something. I was like, we finally need to get like a rhythm guitarist. And so I posted about it, and he was like, yo, I can play guitar. And I was like, okay. And so I don't remember what happened, but he joined the band.
I was actually like really skeptical about bringing.
Yeah,
Forrest
because
into
he
the band.
lives in fucking
Because
lived in
Camus.
Camas.
Yeah, he lived up in Washington, and we're all well, you're Tualatin, and we're pretty
Me and
close.
Forrest live the
Gresham,
farthest
I'm
over.
southeast.
Yeah, but for me and you, that's like.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
But yeah, no, I was like super skeptical at first to bring Forrest in, but I'm so glad that he told me to go fuck myself because
He's good.
he rips. He's so good.
That's good. Do you guys have any like last comments that you want? Like, just think about like years from now when you guys are like the next Green Day.
Stream my album or I'll have an orgasm of hatred.
I was gonna say, isn't that a good thing?
Right. Do you but like seriously, like if people are gonna watch
No, I'm
this like,
serious.
years from now, what would you have to say to them? Like to starting bands, to just fans of music. Like, what do you want to say? Like
Don't be afraid to commit. Like for years, I had been trying to start bands, but then I was like, this isn't, really what I want to do. And there was a time period where I thought about quitting music, but never fucking stopped playing music. Like it is the greatest thing,
awesome.
and it will be helpful.
And then stream the album, or else you'll have an orgasm of hatred.
No, I mean, Cameron's right. Music is one of the greatest, probably the greatest thing on this planet, because the planet's not doing so great right now, but music's pretty fucking good. Just anybody can form a band. Just fucking make some friends, buy some instruments, maybe get some lessons.
Play some power chords.
Play-
Have a good time.
Play
That's all it
music.
takes, man. It's just
That's all that matters.
find your people and have a good time.
What does a bass player have to say about this? You want to
I agree with the just have fun with it.
Yeah, in the interview.
Don't be a
That's
bass
really where our
player.
music
Don't be a bass player.
Exactly.
Be a bass player if you want to have a band.
Yeah.
Alright.
Here,
If you, don't,
actually, I
have,
take
if you
that
don't
back.
have skill, be a bass player.
Yeah, don't form a band as a bass player.
Unless you're Fat Mike.
That's
Alright. That's all.
Thank you.